bright and beautiful morning and welcome to my third and final episode of Super Shopper. Now what are we going to shop for in this segment? Well, makeup material. Unbelievable, isn't it? Men and makeup are poles apart. Unless we're talking about tattoos or body piercings or a car spa. That's where I am. I'm at Privileged Car Spa at Nandana and they have a fantastic tagline. Who says makeup is just for women? Now when you want to accessorize your car, it's not fun and games. You can't just walk into a store and pick up anything you want and put on your car. You need some professional advice. That's why I am joined here by Mr. Pawan Reddy, who is the owner of the shop. And he, interestingly, was in an export business of garments before you made the switch to accessorizing cars. What was that about?
Automotive has always interested me from the start, and that passion has got me into this field.
Alright, so I'm guessing even as a kid you used to play with toy cars and you had a truck full of toy cars and
Yes, I did.
Right, alright, so what we have here, we have a Skoda Octavia, which is a dummy car, it's a model car, and they have completely accessorized it.
Correct.
Right, so you have a lot of things here, so why don't you just take me through, tell me what are the add-ons here.
What I'll start off is with the seat covers. We have a range of seat covers starting from about 6,000 rupees for an entry-level car up till about 60,000 for a premium car in leather. And this car is also fitted with custom mats for the car, which will cost about 3,000 to 4,000 rupees depending on the car.
What ranges do people actually go for, like generally normal public, what ranges?
To look at it segment-wise, the compact cars generally get into something between 7 to 10,000. And you have premium car owners who are really interested in their cars spending as much as 70, 80,000 on the seats.
Alright, and what varieties of seat cover do we have? Is
The different brands we have are like Stanley, Virtue and G-Sport that we stock here. In addition, we are also able to get anything that a customer customly wants.
Alright, so is it all leather we are talking about here?
No, we have fabric seats, leather as well as art leather, all three of them.
Alright, but I'm guessing leather is the best option.
Yes, it is the most premium option.
Alright, but most of the people who come in for accessories or add-ons, they go in for audio systems change or something.
Correct.
So what's the system? Tell me something about the woofer system and all of that. Do you have that here in this car?
Yes, we've got all of that fitted in this car. But looking into audio, you can start off from something around 4-5,000 and go up till 3-4 lakhs for a complete audio setup.
Alright, so what do you mean 3-4 lakhs? What's the setup
The
like?
3-4 lakhs would include a head unit, a good head unit, speakers in the front and back, subwoofers, a monoblock amp to power the woofers, and also a 4-channel amp to power the speakers. Infinity component speakers in the front, costing around 6,000. With Infinity oval speakers at the rear, costing again about 5,500.
Alright, so Infinity is just one of the brands. Is it
Infinity
your
is just
favorite?
one of, no, it's not, but it's just one of the brands that we deal here.
Alright. So these brands differ in the, I'm guessing, sizes of the speaker, the power
Yes,
output.
the power varies significantly, and it's also the quality of the speaker.
Alright. And I also see huge woofers and the amp system, and I'd like you to tell me something about that as well.
The subwoofers here are powered by a monoblock amplifier here, and the rest of the speakers are powered by that 4-channel amplifier.
We are standing next to a bright red Mitsubishi Lancer, or what was once a bright red Mitsubishi Lancer, because it has come here for getting painted. Now, I have a question here, Papan. So
Yes,
what happens when a car comes to you for getting painted and only a bit of it is discolored, not the entire car? Do you repaint the entire car to make it look homogeneous, or do you just paint that bit? How does it work?
That's something that will come down entirely to the customer's budget and the quality he's expecting. But suppose a particular panel is discolored, ideally what we'd suggest is to repaint just that panel.
Alright, and how difficult is it then? How many stages does a car go through before it's completely painted?
If the body has any significant damage, then the first thing we do is get the body ready and leveled using a body filler.
Alright.
And the painting starts off with a primer.
Okay, what's a primer? I'm guessing this part
Yes,
here.
this part has been applied with a primer.
Alright.
Once this is finished, we need to degrease the surface and do a primer sanding.
Okay, what's the function of the primer? What happens when
The primer is basically the basis on which we can paint the car.
Alright.
It gets the surface ready for painting.
gets the surface ready for painting.
Exactly.
And what's the budget like? How much would it fit in? What kind of budget?
For a car like the Lancer or maybe a Civic, it will cost you about 3 to 3.5 per panel, 3 to 3,500 per panel,
Alright.
and a full body painting should cost somewhere around 40 to 45,000 for a repaint of the same color.
Okay. And for normal car like say Swift or Indica.
For a Swift, it should cost about 3,000 a panel, and we charge close to 35,000 for a full body repaint.
Now, a lot of care must be taken when you're going out to buy a video system or an audio system for your car. When you've already spent about 5 to 10 lakhs on your car, it doesn't really make sense going to Ritchie Street and settling with something which comes to you for about 10,000 cheaper, right? So Pawan, why don't you tell me in your store what are the video systems and audio systems you have?
The in-car entertainment range we have starts from the video screens like headrest monitors and the rooftop monitors, starting from about 6,000 rupees until about 20,000 for a 8-inch headrest monitor.
Alright, it depends on the size of the
Yes,
screen.
it depends on the size and the whether it's high definition or not.
Alright. And so this comes with a cushion and
Yes, this comes with an option wherein you can just fit it behind your existing headrest, while this can be molded into the existing headrest.
Alright. So you charge extra for the molding as well?
Yes, we do charge extra for the molding.
Alright.
And on the other hand, this comes with with a mold inbuilt into it. So you take out your existing headrest, just plug this in and do the wiring.
Alright. And what about the audio systems? What about the woofer and speakers?
The audio, we've got head units starting from about 6,500, ranging up to 25,000 to 70,000 depending on the brand.
Alright. And you have something here as well. This big
These
collection.
are the amplifiers and woofers that we've got, starting from a 2-channel amp till a 4-channel amp and a monoblock amp to power heavy woofers.
Alright. So is there any cost reduction if you sell all of that as a full unit?
Yes, we do. We definitely work out a price if it comes to a significant value on the audio.
Alright. So for a full unit, what is a range?
If you're looking at a car to be fitted with the head unit, woofer, amp and speakers, it can start anything between 12 to 15,000 and go all the way till 3.5 lakhs.
Apart from the audio and video systems, you would also be in search of navigation systems for your car. So what you can pick up is something like this, which is an inbuilt customized unit for your Honda Civic. Now this has reverse camera support. Now this has Bluetooth. It also has navigation system, and this would be yours for a range of about say 40 to 45,000. If you don't want to spend so much and all you need to buy is just a navigation unit, then trust me, take my personal word for it, you can go for this thing. Now this is Map My India Navigator. Now my dad uses it, a lot of people in my office use it, and this is the gadget when it comes to cars because this has so many features. Now just take a look here. It has a music video playback, Bluetooth hands-free, ebook reader, photo browser, reverse camera support, and not just that, its USP is navigation. So what it does is you just turn around and this will tell you that it connects 5,76,000 towns and villages, which if you turn into road kilometers is 1.05 million road kilometers. That's how strong and useful it is. And it's quite cheap as well. It would, if you want to go depending on the Map My India Navigator that you're buying, it would fall in a range of about 8,500 to 25,000. That's all. So that's a very good navigator to invest on. And finally, I guess there could be no shopping show without a hint of pink in it. So if you're searching for armrests, there you go, your Hello Kitty armrests. After spending an hour at this car spa, I feel like refreshing myself as well. So why don't you and I take a small break and I'll see you in a short while.